Hello and welcome to the channel. The European Union (EU) report on the February 25th election, which had called into question the legitimacy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president, has been admitted as evidence by the justices at the Election Petition Tribunal. Recall that the presidency yesterday blasted the report and tried in vain to discredit it. So, will this turn out to be a setback for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as he tries to defend the election that brought him into power? Time will tell. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Tribunal admits EU reports as exhibit on presidential poll. The Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja on Monday admitted in evidence the final report of the European Union Observer Mission on the February 25th presidential election. The EU report was tendered at the tribunal by the People's Democratic Party and its candidates, Atiku Abubakar, who are challenging the outcome of the poll, in which President Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress was declared winner by the Independent National Electoral Commission. In its final report presented last week, the EU had declared the election was below expectations. The chief observer of the EU Election Observation Mission, Barry Andrews, at a press briefing said the election exposed enduring systemic weaknesses and therefore signal a need for further legal and operational reforms to enhance transparency, inclusiveness, and accountability. The EU also said the conduct of the election diminished public trust in INEC. But the presidency on Sunday, in a statement by the president's special advisor on special duties, communication and strategy, Dele Alake, accused the EU of bias and an intention to impeach the integrity of the 2023 elections, which it described as the best organized general elections in Nigeria since 1999. Alake said, "We strongly reject in its entirety any notion and idea from any organization, group, and individual remotely suggesting that the 2023 election was fraudulent." However, at the tribunal on Monday, Atiku, through his lawyer, Chris Uche Son, tendered the EU report while cross-examining an INEC witness, Lawrence Bayode. INEC, which was joined as a defendant in Atiku's petition, opened its defense on Monday to prove that the presidential election was credible. While being cross-examined by Uche, the INEC witness admitted that INEC had yet to upload all the results of the presidential election onto the IREV as of March 1st, 2023, when Tinubu was declared winner of the poll. According to the witness, only 31% of the presidential election results was uploaded onto INEC's result viewing portal. He admitted that there was a technical glitch that affected the uploading of the presidential election results, which was not reported to Amazon Web Services by the Commission. Under cross-examination by Tinubu's lawyer, Chief Wole Olanipekon Son, the INEC witness stated that images captured on bimodal voters' accreditation system, whether transmitted electronically or manually, does not affect the integrity of the election, especially when the results are announced to the hearing and knowledge of party agents. He affirmed that the outcome of the February 25th presidential election is free, fair, transparent, and in substantial compliance with the provisions of the law. Apart from the witness, INEC also tendered 4 documents to back its case. It thereafter closed its case. The tribunal, headed by Justice Aruna Tsamani, adjourned till Tuesday today for Tinubu to open his defense. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, Daniel Bwala, a media aide to the 2023 People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, has mocked the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for failing to open its defense. INEC had failed to open its defense at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal after a 10 days break. This was due to the absence of witnesses for the electoral body at the tribunal. Reacting, Boala tweeted, INEC failed to open its defense after 10 days break. Reason, because witnesses failed to show up. Hashtag Vuvuzela. Hashtag Hakuna Matata. Meanwhile, Levi Uzukwo, a counsel to the Labour Party LP presidential candidate, said INEC was not ready to defend its case before the tribunal. Uzukwo spoke after the tribunal adjourned sitting on Monday following the absence of INEC's witness at the resumed sitting. The lawyer, however, noted that LP was ready to move on with its case, unlike INEC, which has continued to show inconsistencies. Given the contradictions and inconsistencies and what INEC has done, I'm sure they are not ready to defend this case, he said. In similar vein, the People's Democratic Party presidential campaign has described the report of the European Union Election Monitoring Group on the 2023 general elections, which concluded that the last election was fraught with irregularities and failed to meet the minimum standard of credibility, as credible. Mr. Frank Shaibu, Special Assistant on Public Communications to the PDP presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, said this in a statement in Abuja late on Sunday. He took a swipe at the spokesperson for President Bola Tinubu for trying to discredit the EU's report. Shaibu noted that even the dead knew that the last election lacked credibility, and even the Independent National Electoral Commission had been unable to explain why, nearly 5 months after the election, it had refused to upload the full result on its result viewing portal. He said, even primary school children who did not vote know that INEC failed woefully and that Tinubu rigged the last election. The presidential election held on February 25, 2023, yet as of July 2, 2023, the result of the presidential election has not been fully uploaded. This is despite the fact that this election was the most expensive in the history of West Africa. How can an election in which the full results have not been fully uploaded after nearly 5 months be described as credible by any sane human being? It is described as nonsensical. Alake's claimed that the EU was a meddlesome interloper for discrediting the poll. Shoaibu said it was hypocritical of the Nigerian government to receive millions of dollars from the EU as election fund and then turn around to claim that the EU has no right to make comments on the election. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.